Greeting internet friends. Welcome to an episode of Dabblin with Dan. Today's episode, Dan is going to go ahead and replace all the smoke detectors in his house. We moved into this home 15 years ago. It was brand new and the contractor put these smoke detectors in. Once a year I always swap out the battery, and several of these detectors keep chirping, and I did a little bit of research, discovered that they don't last forever. They have to be switched out every so often. I thought you guys might find this entertaining. I'm going to go ahead and switch all of them out. A smoke detector in the front bedroom, and as you can see, it's chirping. Now, generally speaking, you should have an electrician switch these out because these are connected to a circuit so that if the battery power does die, it still gets electricity from the house. The chirping is because it's still connected, but I can disconnect the actual smoke detector. Now, this has a base plate. You just turn it counterclockwise and the detector falls out, and you have this plug in the back, and you squeeze it and you pull it out and the detector is disconnected. Now, I attempted to find this exact model so that all I would have to do is reconnect the plug and then turn it back in there, but I couldn't find it. They're that old. I'm not sure where he got them from, but I went to a local hardware store. I bought replacement ones, and I'm going to go ahead and take everything off. I'm going to do the rewiring. Now, this base plate, this one right here, has a couple Phillips screws that are holding it in. So let me go ahead and get that, remove that so we can bring this plate off. I got my Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to go ahead and remove the screw, and this base plate will fall right out. And of course I'm going to replace that with a new one. Now this is the point where you really kind of need to have an electrician, because you're going to have some wires here. I pull these out, you're going to see there's as I pull these wires down, this plug right here is what I'm going to have to replace. Power, neutral, and this is a wire that connects all the smoke detectors that are in the house, so that if a detector goes off in the front bedroom, it's going to set off all the alarms throughout the house, so the people in the back of the house, their alarm will go off so they know that there's a problem. So I went ahead and disconnected the power to the circuit. There's a dedicated breaker for just the smoke detector. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove the wiring harness, because this one will not fit on my replacement. Now I'm just going to take off one wire for one wire that they've already kind of pre-cut. So all I really have to do is connect one for the one. Again, I have a college degree in instrumentation and automation, so I know how to work around electricity. I will recommend that this should be done by a certified electrician, and that you should follow your, I guess, local codes. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and remove the black. Okay, connect this orange one, which I'm going to have to come back here in just a second so I can trim that off. Go ahead and clip the orange wire. Go ahead and strip off about a 1/2 inch wire. insulation, and then I will connect it to the group of wires that are listed for the complete circuit. Alright, so the new plug is connected. I'll push these wires up. I'm going to have it to where the new base plate can go on. So I'm going to get my new smoke detector, take the base plate off. Line up the holes, and it doesn't look like those are going to work. I use these really short looking drywall screws, and the plastic is a half inch up there. So let me go get some longer screws. I'll be right back. I'm going to apply those screws where they need to go. They're a little bit longer, so that's not a bad thing. I'm going to back out a little bit and put my second screw in. And tighten like so. Get that wire out of the way. Once the base plates tighten in place, I'm going to go ahead and match up my detector plug. It's kind of hard to see, but there's one hole in the top, two in the bottom, one pin at the top, two at the bottom. Alright, that's clipped in. And that's one of 5 I have to do.